Hey, listen, man, let me give you a quick lesson in physics, right? Now, I remember what I was telling you earlier. Today is right now is January 27th, 2019. You remember what I was telling you earlier about pardon me. Let me just remove this so you can see me more clearly. Now, you remember what I was telling you about girls who are part of the astrological tree partially, and it's not the purity and purity, but have a pit. It's like a little percentage here, a little percentage there, in their celestial tree and celestial tree into their legacy and lineage and purity. And then you have girls that's close cut, that is not the precise physical description of the empress, but from another person that not doesn't know how to have sex, cause a fucked up physical reality. But me, I'm a person that knows how to have sex, so my reality is different. But I wanted to show you something about physics a certain type of way. Listen to this, all right? Now you have certain girls, even in the paradigm of time, that look like the astrological empress, or tries to put on the energy of the empress, or is like a close cut of the real empress in the physical realm. Girls girls who do things like that, and then men try to have them around in the economic system. Say other men is like, oh, let's have this a girl there, so is like a stalker or a fan of an artist or a musician, or the empress, and says, I'm just telling you what a stalker will say. A stalker will say, let me just have a situation a certain type of way that resembles the empress a little bit, and then I could at least please the pleasure of the physical. A person will probably try to manipulate the physical comfort, just like I was telling you when I was watching them. You seen the YouTube video with me watching Constantine, and then a chick be trying to climb to a realm to manipulate the chemistry of the habitation of the physical anatomy at a point of cellular structure of the DNA, in a form uh, of causing a sweat, trying to get to a point of enlightenment, trying to manipulate the physics. And if somebody does that all the time, it's going to aggravate the empress, because the empress doesn't like feeling dirty in the physical reality when she's manifests in the physical habitation. And then imagine girls that try to be as close cut and then try to be a part of the economic system. Then you have star beings or men for like Star Trek, Stargate, or whatever, that comes in things like they calling escorts, or a brothel, or some escort, or some hooker, or some strip club. And then these girls that's doing that type of situation is causing, if the empress was trying to recover from something that she prevented in her martial arts, or somebody that tried to rape her anatomy at a paradigm of time and physics or somewhere else, and then to try to do some funny situation, and she tried to recover, and then you have a man educating like me for a reason for her habitation of her martial art defense, and then you have a chick that's literally trying to please men. They're just paying a form of value of receptiveness to be able to manipulate the physical cellular structure, DNA, celestial structure, and celestial structure, just to penetrate like cause a pimple, or penetrate the empress and cause a form of discomfort. Is like an individual, causing a form of discomfort, and then next thing you know, the empress, if she got raped or she defended something from getting raped and recovering from it, the girls remember, the empress has an atmosphere. The girls that's causing it is trying to penetrate her atmosphere and causing the end of the real empress, and then causing the traumatic event to lead up to her being raped in the paradigm of time. Because remember, the paradigm, the truth remains the same, it just adjusts with time. So they will be causing the empress to get raped in the paradigm of time. So to prevent that type of situation from not happening, to stop the situation from happening, for an individual don't have to get physical with individuals, is not to have a close cut situation, or a person that's a little percentage in their celestial tree here, a little percentage in the celestial tree here, or astrological tree here. Once you have a person that's like that, you got to eliminate that type of person, because one, I'm the real existence. I could be in all point. I'm 100% of all. And even in my own DNA, I'm even, if when you check my literal DNA myself, I'm surpassed all or beyond highest quantum mega super astrological celestial and celestial inner points of enlightenment, all jewelstones and elements or cellular activity or all forms of DNA. I'm 100% of all the purity of all astrological trees, and then I'm also surpassed the purity of the DNA because my refinement is even more intensified, and I refine the anatomy of all jewelstones and elements in all white matter, refinement matter, celestial, and celestial, astrological, super, mega, quantum, highest, beyond highest, space, stars, anatomy, light. I refine and I intensify and repair naturally the matter of the physical reality because I'm the real most high, the real magi of all space. So I refine all anatomy, even the magic of all skies, of all planets, or moons, or suns, or solar systems, galaxies, universe, literally me right from HR. And I'm literally telling you my DNA is that precise and wonderful. Is you see how people will be 100% of their astrological tree? I'm 1,000,000% of their astrological tree and of everybody else's, and then beyond. That's even more wonderful than what they wouldn't even expect. So my DNA is different from everybody else's DNA. But another person, they probably have a little bit of percentage here, a little bit of percentage there, and then it cause uncomfortability. And then when they do escorts, like you have a girl of a low demeanor, a low physical reality, that's not too much of attractive, then she wants to go escort. Or you have girls that's ugly or fat and stupid, and other girls that just want to manipulate a girl because you never know who knows your history. You might even have pretty girls that want to manipulate another girl because they know her powers surpass theirs, and then they be wanting to do certain things at a certain time, and then you try to manipulate a girl, and then next thing you know, they're just entrapping her because they just don't want her to be on the high level that they're on because of whatever situation. And they could all be pretty, but there could be something about one girl that's even surpassed all of them that might even be different. So be careful of the social economics because I believe in segregation. So be careful of the social economics you get into because you even have pretty girls that try to manipulate other girls or girls that have, say the Empress, everybody's the purity, but then you see the Empress pleasing one per of purity, then you have the Empress trying to. You'll be careful because it's not everybody's not going to be the Empress purity. So there's a difference in reality. Say one person is the Empress is hosting the situation, and then she picks one chick. And then another girl's jealous through time because she fucks up. Say she goes sleep with some guy she's not supposed to sleep with somewhere else. And then next thing you know, the guy, let's say like me, I'm the one that refines all astrological trees. She doesn't get to me, and then she goes sleep with another guy and fucks up the Empress anatomy to her magic at a point in time and stagnates it and causes a distortion. She'll be mad at the next girl of purity that didn't even fuck up her life yet. And then if she tries to fuck up the girl because she didn't get to do it and she knows a little bit about the situation, and then say she gets greedy, she wants the Empress to always come to her, and then she tries to fuck up an innocent girl's life that this is could save her situation also from her fuck up, and she could be repaired. But because of her ignorance, she tries to get another girl of purity that didn't fuck up and say she gets to me, and then we start refining. She might be mad, and the next thing she try to fuck up the girl's life, and then you say she try to hook up with another guy and all type of deter her and stuff. That's a person that's killing the Empress and causing distortion. So you got to be careful of those type of things because if the Empress did something purity, she wants to. It's like I do golden body, iron body. She wants to regard titanium body. She wants to regard titanium, even titanium body. She even wants to regard her habitation purity in all physical reality so she could go forward. If a person's causing distortion and tries to cause a discomfort and tries to break the impurity, like tries to influence to go another type of way, is a person causing the Empress to even be weakened for she could get hit by a martial arts blow and penetration, or probably won't even cover from a rape that happened a long time ago with other people in the paradigm. So another person doesn't know the time sequence and what was the event of this Empress, and nobody got time for the Empress to tell a girl her life story where she could commit identity theft, and then next thing you know she tries to kill the Empress like Aphrodite because she is like causing a depression. A person doesn't want to get too close to the Empress a certain type of way and then tries to bring it down to a low depression because of the stupidity of the Empress to get intricate, and that's because things like that happened with my wife Aphrodite before. So I gotta be very careful. This is why I'm explaining certain things to you. So now I'm just gonna be real. And my wife regarded her habitation and conquered the situation also, and I made sure of it. So if you have certain chicks that wants to manipulate the physical reality, and then next a little percentage of the DNA here, a little percentage of DNA here, marrying the astrological tree and the other people for money and all type of shit, and it's causing a bioorganism because it's not the purity, and then little bit of causing the pimples on people, causing uncomfortability, arguments, and because if it's causing uncomfortability in the physical habitation of the chemistry, it's gonna cause uncomfortability throughout the whole astrological tree of the empress. Because once it causes the empress to be uncomfortable, it's gonna cause even people that's in happily marriages that just seem like say a person goes to a wedding reception, people from two astrological trees get married, that's the end of those families right then and there. That marriage they went to is the end of all their family, because a person gonna say once they start arguing and start fighting, everybody's at the purity is gonna feel a discomfort, and they're gonna start arguing with each because it's chemistry. They're gonna start arguing with each other for nothing. They're gonna be mad at each other at certain other things for some other stupidity, and it might fuck up and irritate the nerves of all the family of the purity, and then it causes the end of the family because it's two fucking stupid people that wasn't the purity that caused a form of relations, and then next thing you know started causing uncomfortability, irritation in the habitation, and the nervous system of the body of the purity is just it automatically reacts to it. So other people, so if there were things were straight, this situation would be lopsided. So it doesn't make no sense for a person to want to babysit two people that's not the purity, and the next thing you know, all those two people doing is just trying to get the Empress power either way to do Avatar and you ever seen the movie Avatar the Airbender with Aang? And then when Korra tried to kill him just to have the baby, just to take over his riches and the secrecy of the secrets of the magic of everything he was doing, and she just wanted to pass it on to her genes, to pass it on to another family and shit, because they raised Korra to be like an assassin and stuff. They wanted her to be an assassin to bring it to another family, to end the family that originally had it, because another person was just trying to follow their regimen and stuff. It's just like a person, the astrological empress have inner points of enlightenment. So there's different even inner points within the empress. It's like there's a reason of it's called the astrological body. So star class is astrological constellation. You understand? So a person like they were raising Korra to Aang, Aang, but they were raising Korra to want to just have a baby, just to sacrifice Aang, just for she could go on. It's just like a person telling you, "Oh, it's Black Widow. You gotta get rid of it." No, what? It's like, and then you find out, say a man like me, you find out I'm the real Most High. You can't get rid of me. A person that tries that is a literal bacterial virus. So then, say if they were a part of an astrological tree that was a virus astrological tree, so that virus of the habitation is reacting to their chemistry that they can't even handle in their physical, and then it would show that they were really just manipulating the physics of everybody that was the purity and just trying to cause the downfall or collapse of a higher family through the chemistry of the love. It's just like a chick being with a girl and she causes the depression. But during she's sleeping with a guy, she's seeking her hands into him, her nails into him, and all time. And then say she's from a zodiac like a Black Widow, and so some poisonous astrology at the time. Then she's doing all type of things with a man in his relationship, seeping his hands, biting on him, spitting him, do all type of stuff. And the next thing you know, you see one day they break up, and the depression in that guy's life, and then the guy been the whole enlightenment of the families and stuff, and then next you know when he died, everybody's depressed, and then everything weird was started happening because that guy was with some stupid bitch that was already trying to depress him. He was the man that was the enlightenment of the family, and then caused the deterioration of the family. The family started breaking apart, all type of things for them to come, because another bitch can even have an astrological tree or a sign of a certain constellation or astrological or zodiac, and then trying to deteriorate the purity of a family that's on a high level, and then causes the end of the reality because another person didn't know their physics or their science or the historical events or the intricacies of certain things, how to be able to regard themselves with an individual in their relationship. So everything is important, but if you have two people that is like a person that's not the purity, and then they watching the family, they want to get married into the family. That's the people that just, it's like people living for the moment that just want to have. It's just like it even could be a vindictive person, two vindictive people that just having a form form of a marriage that just want to be like the main attraction, just want to get their name out there, and just want the family just to recognize them through time and things that they did in the way. And it could be people living for the moment that just don't care if they sabotage a family and they just living for like a harass some excitement, or don't even care and fuck up the family. Because once you have people that have a sour mentality, because you never know the next condition of another individual's mentality when they're making a child and then dealing with an individual, and then you seeing their habits as they go around. Like me and my wife used to enjoy, when I was a Dalai Lama, me and my wife used to enjoy watching situations, but after when I got hurt, it's a difference in reality. I had to literally put my wives in the spiritual realm before they could watch the family, and then they learned even more responsibility how real life is, because they went through lessons repeatedly. But now, you don't, through time, you don't know who fucked up the chemistry. I'm a certain type of way that's like Isaac right now. That's all I'm gonna say. A person wouldn't even realize who fucked up the chemistry with a family, and then you have a family that's embarrassed of certain things that they already did, and then you have individuals that probably be scared to tell their family member what's really going on. And then people are just moving because they try to keep it sacred. If a person doesn't realize what's going on, then people get caught up in, it could be all type of situations. And then I tell you, in the same time in the physics, if an empress dealing with her purity, she doesn't want to be, you don't want to have people that's causing a low demeanor, a low frequency that demoralizes a high frequency of people of high purity in the astrological tree. Now, I'm a man that's very handsome. I had to literally humble my physical reality a certain form. Still handsome. I had to humble my physical reality in a certain form in purity because my eyes match my hair color. Another person, they could have white hair, blue eyes. Their eyes don't match their hair color. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference of even the reality. I literally humbled. My eyes are like dark golden brown. And then when it's in the sun, you can see clear. And then on top of it, how I really look is way more wonderful than what you think. And I'm a star being. So another person wouldn't even realize. So until they're really looking at me, they'll be like, yo, a lot of people don't even like it when I'm flying, I'm dressed, because you could instantly tell. Like when you see me really dressed and flying, I go outside, another person be like, yo, damn, this nigga's really handsome. Yeah, and then on top of it, if I really show you what I look like, you'll be amazed. I don't even tell people what I look like. So another person, they don't even want me to know my own mythology of myself to get back how I was, because they're scared of the things that, listen to the things I speak about all on YouTube. What do you think they're scared of? I'm the real Zeus. I'm not the Zeus from the lineage. I'm the literal Zeus himself, the real Zeus. Have you ever seen the cartoon with Hermes? Hermes only got a little time. Hermes fuck up. I ain't gonna be with his astrological tree. That's it. But anyway, I'm gonna be real. So it's just like nobody's ever reconditioning me. You better listen to my YouTube documentaries. I even had this thing. I even got more intricate on SanDisk, solving the calendar of era, the reason of their downfall. And then you had empresses of the Mushu empresses, the 8th calendar, that didn't like the things I was saying when I was in New York. And then they tried to cut the videos, and they were doing all types of shit with a company called Boost Mobile. Listen. If I told you the funny things that they did because of the ignorance of them not caring about their pussy, and other people just wanting finances and money and other things that I already naturally have. That's the funniest thing. And I'm the real Ra, the real Osiris. And I'm also Rome himself, the real Zeus, the original Orion, and the original Orion. Another person, some people don't even realize what they really did. Oh my God. Hey, listen, man. Let me just tell you this. I'm the East himself, the real East, the literal East himself. Whichever way you want to look at it, I'm the real East himself. Put the E down where it says mass. E-R, master. R to the E, reading, reflector. I don't even want to break it down to you. If you don't know cryptology, you don't know what's going on, too bad for you. Good for you. Whatever. It's not meant for you. Don't worry about it. I know I'm a person that's high intellectual. I just refine your intellect. That's it. Imagine what I could do physically, and I refine your intellect. That's all you need to know about just even hearing the things I'm saying. Now listen to what I'm telling you, right? Now, I'm going to be real with you, right? So say you have a chick that's not her purity, a certain type of way that's somewhere out there, and then next thing you know, the empress is feeling uncomfortable, then the family's feeling uncomfortable, then it's a little bit here, a little bit there, and then other men is like stalkers. Oh, let me get her. I'm paid to be with her. I pay to kiss her feet. I pay to go to restaurants. And you know how they try to make ugly people feel important is because another person that's ugly will demoralize you regardless, and they'll manipulate you like cellular activities, just like if you had a disease. So another person will try to manipulate the physical reality of things that's going on to attract a certain type of situation, just to manipulate, just to weaken individuals, or just to infiltrate a physical habitation that'll cause an uncomfortability. It'll be like ups and downs in the relationship, and then the next thing you know, they'll be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So another person, if you know a person's regimen, their history, and what's really going on, you got to be really careful and stuff. So if you have a chick out there that's like a little demoralizing situation, a little bit of purity here, a little bit of purity there, and then next thing you know, she just wants to have the empress energy a certain type of way, and then you have somebody at the time when the empress just wants her purity to be the purity. She don't want certain people around certain places or getting certain places or certain things, and then next thing you know, she's trying to recover from a tragic event. Even it could be a martial arts blow that could have killed the whole family, but she's trying to recover from a tragic event at a paradigm of time. And then that chick that's a little, the little bit here, demoralizing, causing the weak point of the reality. It could kill the whole family. On top of it, it could make the empress not even recover from the rape or certain things that happened before. So then on top of it, a man says, how about if she was doing martial arts and regardless somebody hits her with like a black palm, somebody kicks her with a mushu foot or a black palm or some type of other wudang technique or other type or all type of other techniques of martial arts that causes deterioration. And then she's trying to recover from it intellectually, in her social habitation, and also in her physical. And then on top of it, she always, this is something I know about Mara. She always tell people, don't be scared of Ra. I came back and I refined everybody. For everybody to even have fresh rejuvenation of the younger generation, I had to literally come back as a baby. So it's like I'm the purity. It's like I'm not no mummy that came out and I'm not. Another person telling you that's a person lying to you, and that might be their regimen because the choice that they're making it, and them regarding even the habitation of the empress and also me. And then on top of it, I came back as the purity, the real golden child, even like in X-Men, like the real purity. And then on top of it, I'm moving, and another person's jealous of my physical reality because of things that happen through time. And then because I'm able to repair, and say for instance, I don't want to tell people certain things to repair their anatomy. You see another person trying to make my foot hurt right now. I don't know who's doing it. But because I got hit by a car. In a paradigm of time, another person's like, didn't I have a limp and all type of things? So. And then a car came and hit me. And then next, my foot's walking around with a fracture. I was perfectly fine walking. Everything, people were mad of what my physical was perfect. So other people try to make certain things in the paradigm to reconnect with me. Can't reconnect because I already conquered the situation so much. Even when I got certain things happen to me, then I still conquered it. So it was reconnecting. It doesn't make no sense. So a person doing that is a person that's jealous, has jealous emotions, and probably did some element magic, doesn't know, they came out it's probably a person that came out of some monument or stone or some other type of high realm of magic or jewel, and then they were encased or it was also jailed. And then you have other people of their habitation and chemistry reflecting their habitation or the chemistry on the jewel through time. So the natural pressure of the receptiveness of this of the laws of their attraction or their universal laws is attracting to them a certain type of way. And then some people may not have the precise people around them of their star calendar to tell them, you gotta reflect this away. And to say some people's out of position a certain type of way through time, and they say certain things happen to certain people, and some people come back to reality. And if they were doing element science and they knew element magic, that's even more intricate. You gotta be extra. The reason of the element magic is because just in case something like this, when I'm speaking about, say, the star beings aren't around or certain things happen, one has to be, the reason of one's militance, one has to be precise with the things that one's doing. And then say somebody tries to break into their chemistry or certain other thing because of the laws of attraction, the things that accumulated in the atmosphere at times. So a person has to know how to tell the difference. It's just like a chick getting horny, looking for a husband and wondering, where's my husband? And then some next niggas all day trying to get at her, trying to make her feel good, bring her up and down, making her happy, giving her money. And then she starts feeling sorrowful, like, I can't get this nigga pussy because it's going to hurt. And then this nigga with the pussy, this nigga doesn't know what she probably thinking, another nigga doesn't know what I'm going through, what the fuck is going on. She's just trying to take advantage of it. And then she do more. And then think about this. Some next chick could be somewhere in the chemistry trying to get over on her physical, because another person says, if the stars are not around, and then the reason why they do stone man magic, element magic, or jewel magic, it's because they want to be precise when the universal laws or their natural laws of attraction comes to them to attract so they can know the difference of their physical reality. Say, for instance, you have a person that doesn't know, like, their star beings are not around certain things that happen, and then they're going through certain things in the physical reality, and you have some next nigga, say some chicks that has she comes out some element, some elemental realm, and some element, and she's dealing with the laws of attraction, and she's like, yo, damn, where's my husband? Where's Ra? Where's my husband? And then another nigga's coming to her, oh, I knew about this because, there's nothing new in the sun is all mine, but she can't have sex with nobody else. So, but she's looking for me. Another nigga's trying to please, oh, yo, here, you can have this. He's bringing up and down emotion, and she's looking at him like, damn, I love this. Yo, thank you for all the things you're doing for me, but I can't give you no pussy because it's going to hurt and it's going to fuck up my physical. I got to find out if her astrological tree in the stars wasn't around, she got to survive to make sure to certain things that happen, because if she makes certain moves, it can make certain things manifest in the physical reality that can help them, and then next thing you know, they'll be able to even come back a certain type of way and be able to repair. But she's not gonna tell nobody that. And then you have some next nigga, oh, yo, here, take a little money here and all this and all type of shit. And then she's thinking, looking at the thing like, damn, the nigga, yeah, I love the things that you're doing, but I can't give you no pussy. And the nigga's trying to bring her emotionally up and down. And the nigga tries to make it sorrowful, like he needs some type of form of payment. Oh, this and I did this, all this, that. And then I need something. And then she thinks like, damn, if I sleep with my husband, I break my harmony, I'm gonna lose everything in my magic. And this nigga doesn't care because this nigga seemed like he did certain things for me, know about me. He seemed like he'll be some psychotic stalker through time. My energy's so real, I don't know who the nigga is a certain type of way, then all type of shit can happen. Another nigga's trying to demoralize her mentality and her feelings just to get between her legs, and then it causes the end of the astrological tree, and could be the reasons why the star beings are not around, and then certain things happen to niggas at the time, because if she didn't fuck up, they could probably be around, but if she fuck up, then they'll be all gone, and then everything will be fucked up. And then she wonder what happened is because another nigga didn't care about her. And then on top of it, could have been a nigga that just wanted to spy on her and just wanted to know what certain things was going on, because other niggas watching other niggas like meat gazing, all type of shit, and scheming on other niggas all day, trying to learn magic, trying to be more than an individual. Then they ask him to try to, then all type of shit. So a chick could end up stuck and fucked up if another nigga doesn't know. And then on top of it, while I was explaining this to you, the video stopped. And I had to literally turn back on the video a certain type of way. Somebody is fucking with the receptiveness of the elements. Somebody could even tell me certain things where I naturally know and I naturally recognize and know, but somebody could be doing something fucking with the elements, and then you can have a chick that's a certain type of way and then she's trying to repair, but she doesn't want to be a nigga's downfall in the physical because she want to know if a nigga really care about her. Because a man like me, Zeus, I'm the real Zeus. I had so many chicks all over the place. My girls wondering if I'm going to really ride or die a certain type of way for her. You shouldn't wonder if I'm going to ride or die or do certain other things. I'm not thinking about dying. I'm not thinking about endangering my life. I'm thinking about having a wonderful life and being intellectual in my situation and going forward without endangering my life. If you have another individual that's telling you he knows this, he got to hook up to this, all the niggas doing, because mad niggas are savages, if they don't respect the reason that you are married to me, and I'm your real husband, those are individuals that's gonna yo, listen, if a nigga violates your sacredcy of your happiness and knows your harmony is the purity and knows that you did something beyond a level for the purity, even of their physical science, and then a nigga wanna violate the harmony, like here's the fucked up chemistry that's wanted to accumulate and demoralize or cause a deterrence or mildew or some clogging buildup or some nasty gunk, and he doesn't care because he just wants to clog your physical reality, and he's not your soulmate, and I'm the one that's your soulmate. That nigga's probably gonna run a train on you and probably fucking murder and kill you and have you deal with one nigga here. And if he doesn't want to run a train on you like that, and he don't want to aim when he lie to you, he'll probably just deal with you for a moment, bring you up and down, make you feel like you gotta do something, and the next thing you know, you end up a stripper, a whore, a hooker, on drugs, smoking weed, and then fucked up, and then everybody's trying to it's just pick you up here and there, pick you up, and oh, you know her, oh, I know. Then next thing you know, you like talk to the town, oh yeah, I know her, oh man, I got this. And then another nigga like, wow. And then when you get in with a nigga like, oh, you know all these niggas, bitch? And then the demoralization through time because of your reality. And don't let a nigga manipulate you from wanting to run a train on you, but he sets off a train reaction on a high level. Now, be careful. It's just like, look at that. I take Amtrak, and my physics is not... I'm the head of all astrological tree. If I have sex with you one time, it could make everything in your life wonderful. A person tells you, hey, just be with him for a little while, leave him and just come there for manipulate your physical reality so you could be on some depression and end up in a situation like the movie. Watch the movie Casino with the girl with Julia Roberts when she was with the nigga doing everything. Met a nigga that was real, that was handling situations, and then she knew about the nigga the back. As soon as she knew everything about the nigga finances, she getting phone calls from other niggas trying to please her, put her on drugs, trying to. It's like playing tug of war, playing with her emotions, trying to get away from the nigga. The niggas dealing with other real things on some gangster shit. She's just trying to live her life and just be cool. The niggas trying to go somewhere else, and then next you know, another niggas, he's taking a bit, all type of funny things happening. You even have niggas that be trying to get girls pregnant because she like, oh, I heard this is the nigga shorty, so I'm gonna get this pregnant, and then he's gonna go to him and see if he really loves her, he gonna be with her. If you get her pregnant, you just gave her a disease. Because I'm her soulmate. So with him, I'm not good. What? Oh my God. Can't do nothing for you, girl. Oh man. Nigga, all in that pussy wasn't your soulmate and shit. It's like a nigga stroking a girl and then he having mad hair on his arm, and then he's not your husband, and then the receptiveness is just like, look at this. This is guaranteed. This is guaranteed. You ain't gonna be able to use this no more. And then next, a nigga got a whoopee cushion, and then he wants to keep it around the social economic. Then she sees me, say I'm her soulmate. Then she sees me, she feeling the dangerous. Oh my God, this nigga's alive. Now the disease is talking inside of her. Listen, think about what I'm really saying. The disease will be speaking inside of her. Oh, now this nigga's alive. Oh, this nigga's a dangerous nigga. This nigga's so he not gonna. And then say I don't want to be with him. Like, get the fuck out of here, you stupid bitch. And then all time, then everything is a nervous. Oh, this thing got money. She probably be scheming. She feeling uncomfortable. She wants to get a nigga jealous. A nigga not even gonna get jealous. All time. And then think about it. Say she was an element empress. She came out of realm where it was a physical, where it was like she was encased, so it was like a gel. So it'd be easy to attract a jealous emotion in a certain type of way because a person just once was there. They don't want a certain type of thing, a certain type of way. And then she already knows, say she was encased to know the solidification of the reason why a man's going somewhere else. She could do that with one man, but she can't do. But fucking with another nigga is picking up the nasty habits of him demoralizing your conscience to everything that's going on. You're not really thinking about your physics and science, and then everything's over. And then on top of it, say you are thinking about your physics and science in a certain type of way. You can't be a part of certain things because you done been demoralized and got some old gookie stupid nigga that just fucked up your life. Just because you didn't know how to go about your situation, and then I've been here and you should have knew how to go about your situation to find me. So I don't know what to tell you, because if once I see another nigga sticking his dick in you, it's a wrap. Like, what? Yo, listen, man. Listen, I know this is America. You ain't no little kid to set up a bad example. I don't need nobody telling. I don't need no little kid saying, "But your girl was a hoe in a strip club. Why can't you cure me?" And it's just like a person. Jesus dying. My son died. I died next to the nigga. Almost died next to the nigga on the cross. And then you got some whole little stupid hoe bitch that is just fucked up, twisted in her anatomy, asking me why can't I cure her anatomy, because she's fucked up and twisted because people didn't care about what they did when they made her. And then she wants me to cure a disease for that she's gonna continue being sick, so she wants me to waste my magic and energy for nothing. It's like, and then on top of it, it's because you were imagine it's like my girl fucking with some next nigga she's not supposed to be fucking with. And then I'm over here like, wow, man, you're playing with my emotions. Another nigga was playing with my emotions and doing things he wasn't supposed to do. It's gonna be like an up and down situation emotional with you. It's like I'm wasting my time, and then now you got some little stupid bitch. This is a Jesus situation. Then you got some little stupid bitch that wants me to heal her, and then she's twisted because she's not even a purity, so she wants me to waste my magic for niggas to be able to get at me. I already just got off the cross, and I had to wake the nigga up. Yo, bitch, you really fucked him up. Why that nigga sleeping in the house with you? Why that nigga this and the other niggas is the same thing. Yo, listen, a long time ago, I was with my wife. I ain't gonna tell you which one. Don't tell them you with the story, all type of situation. They approached me a long time ago in ancient times. Yo, listen, star beings, Nephilim, all type of shit was going down. Like, oh man, Galactical War. I'm trying to move my wife because I'm trying to move certain things a certain type of way because other things I got to do by myself without nobody knowing what's going on a higher level of methodology and physics and on some higher level magic, all type of things. I'm moving with my wife. Nigga approached me one time. It isn't even in the Bible. It's documented in the Bible. Nigga approached me. Was like, yo, man, yo, that's your girl. Soon as the nigga said that to me, I'm like, wow. Before the Galactical War, there was some niggas that came to me and said, yo, I know where your girl is. This nigga came up to me at this sequence of time and said, is that your girl? But them niggas came up to me and told me, I thought them niggas died, but them niggas just came up to me and told me, is that my girl? That's how it started with them. You think these niggas are up and they realize what's going on and somebody else did some cannibal savage thing and these niggas are more of a demoralized demon in the magic a certain type of way? My girl was really getting at niggas doing some real fucked up magic into habitation and really putting martial arts, and my sons were really getting it in. You think I should endanger my girl and my child here right now? Nigga said, is that your girl, man? Yo, that's that your girl? Nah, this is my sister, homie. I'm moving with my wife like, nah, this is my sister, homie. I don't even want, I'm so mad because I could do everything right there and there. I don't want my little man to even have that physical chemistry around him a certain type of way with the mythology. Nah, that's my my sister, homie. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's your sister? Oh man, your sister look good. So hey, listen, bro. That's my sister. So showing, still not wanting to say that I'm a husband, showing an authority figure like you fuck up with my sister, I might murder you. So instantly I put myself in a position. If the nigga just was on some rapist, kidnapping, I'm gonna take your girl, I'm gonna take your sister's things. I'm just letting her know, I let the nigga know right then and there, I'm all she have, and I'm a real regard. So if you really want to get it cracking, you gotta do it right now. If you ain't getting it cracking, you're my nigga. Keep it moving because right then and there, it's just like I'm looking at life like the come up on them niggas. Like, yo, I'm gonna go and put my shorty here. Niggas violate. Yo, this is not even my pussy, so there's no reason for you to run up in my crib if we had beef. And then I told you that's my sister, so if it was another type of, you gotta know how to approach and do all type of things. So if you come out of pocket in any which way, I'm gonna finish everybody. That's how I'm looking at it. But another person not realizing my intelligence, how I'm moving a certain type of way. Because my shorty's wondering, like, I'm gonna be her husband. A nigga could be like, I say husband, and all type of shit can happen. If I say that I'm her brother, they'll be more lenient a certain type of way. Well, I could be cool with the nigga so-and-so, and I'm moving into a new town. So they could be like, I could be cool with the nigga, and then if they really scheming, I'm already know certain things a certain type of way, and I'll be like, yo, listen. But my shorty's not looking at how I'm looking at the situation because my intelligence is even more high than all of that. So I'm looking at it, and if the nigga really want to get it cracking, he's automatically wrong because it's not like a person said, oh, he was a husband, jealous husband. All they're gonna say is the nigga, that was her brother. Yo, the nigga was her brother. Well, you had to have been wrong. You know, the way they're gonna look at it is like the nigga was her brother. You had to have been wrong for what you did. You get the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So another person didn't even need to. Is how, you see my intelligence now? You see how I'm moving now, right? So then another person is just, I'm not even saying that. You know, there's nothing else to say. It's just, yo, if you battle, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So it's just keep it moving. But another person's not gonna realize certain things. It's just like with Jesus, like, yo, damn. You got the nigga running around. I'm the real John the Baptist. Niggas trying to find out where the magic came from. What the fuck the nigga learned? Nigga been with me all the time and shit. Then on top of it, one night, I go check the nigga. I'm giving the nigga gifts. Niggas trying to put two and two together. They've been wondering about me for a minute. And on top of it, I'm Emperor Ching at the time. Then I'm looking like, oh man, look at this. So they don't even know I'm the Dalai Lama. You know, at the time I'm the Dalai Lama. I just come through, breeze through niggas. Niggas is all just like, niggas like, yo, niggas is so, yo, listen, my nigga. Niggas is like Barnabas. Yo, listen, I'm the Dalai Lama, my nigga. Then on top of it, I'm moving through. Other niggas are watching, thinking. Shorty healing certain people, other people coming to me. Who's your dad? If you know how to do this, who's your dad? Because every day when I'm the real Buddha. Even when Joshua's situation, I was called Shiloh. Yeah, listen, let me tell you something. I'm the real Buddha, my nigga. People always kept on coming to the Shaolin Temple and then wanted to get inside the Shaolin Temple, and I was dealing with my wife's astrological tree. People couldn't plant food, they couldn't wear certain clothing, they if they couldn't do certain martial arts on my children. Yeah, my dude, there's somebody viewing my video. They keep stopping my camera, and they just fucking with electronics. I don't fuck with people. Hey man, let me just tell you certain things happening to certain people. Because another person's like, what are you speaking about, yo, bro? Yo, listen, man. You know, I don't like fake niggas. I was making this documentary ever since 12 something. It's showing 30 something minutes. Yeah, bro. You know, I don't get down with niggas like that, my nigga. But, alright, I'm gonna have to you listen, it's so real, I'm gonna review my own video, my nigga. That's it. The camera shut off. I have to throw this shit on the fucking charger. Look at this. I have to throw shit on the fucking charger. And then you wondering about situations. Oh man. Yo, let me show you how real this is. Yo, you know, let me just be real with you. It's just like my son, like I was saying, it's like my son Jesus. My wife wondering, niggas is scheming. You got a bunch of demonic people that was scheming, low level magic people. People coming to me, I'm the real Zeus already. Individuals coming to me, oh yo, I want to do magic to get rid of this person doing this. People want revenge. I'm like, yo, damn, you got niggas at original circle for certain things that's happening. Yeah, some of these niggas might be bitch ass niggas through time because you know some of them, you know they might start taskmastering because the habitation and the niggas other one niggas want to condition certain other things. Other niggas is wondering about other niggas. There's not even supposed to be niggas around. I'm having children. Some of them is supposed to be doing their physics and they wondering about their physics also. And then I'm trying to tell niggas, yo, you have to shift this nigga there. You got to put this nigga there. This nigga have to go travel there. He gonna have to do magic over there. He gonna go live in live on his own there. Mother wondering how come he's not there. Yo, listen, another nigga fuck up his magic, start fucking with a girl on my plane when not supposed to. His mother feel uncomfortable, another nigga get demoralized. He ends up having to go there. Another nigga, go to hell, you gotta go low, you can't even go. Another kid nigga go, then another nigga wondering, yo, listen, I didn't explain everything on the YouTube videos in physics. You fuck a person on my planet, that means you fucked up your period on another planet at a certain numeral sequence, longitude, latitude, altitude, degree point. Yo, listen, you don't even know the beef another nigga got of the real purity a certain type of way because these certain stupid other niggas that's trying to have sex on my planet and they're not supposed to even be having sex. Yo, listen, let me explain something to you. It's just like when my son Jesus was moving, you had a whole bunch of fake niggas with the nigga a certain type of way. Other niggas that was already jealous from where the nigga was living because they couldn't do certain type of magic. They were mad at me a certain type of way. Then on top of it, the individuals wanted to know my wife magic at a level. Niggas then got reconditioned. You had people that was doing demonic magic and the nigga was learning something different from them niggas. And them niggas just wanted to fuck up everybody. He's like, yo, listen, before my nigga, let me explain something to you. My son started moving. I'm the real Emperor Ching, the real Dalai Lama at the time, the real John the Baptist. My son started moving. Genghis Khan already was doing all type of wars and stuff because he wanted China's region. Then he was gonna end up invading Rome and all types of stuff. I had to stop the situation. I had to side with my other son Alexander. I had to do all type of things a certain type of way. And it's both all my children. Yo, listen, Clash of the Titans, bro. Listen, bro. Then on top of it, there's somebody else that's around my social habitation that is trying to learn how to channel their energy, trying to cause a false reality. The mother knows, but this is a person most likely raped his mother, and probably is not a hamburger situation from another individual. That a certain astrological tree, a certain individual's not around, and then you got some stupid nigga that's a half-ass situation, demoralize a level, they just want to fuck up a person's reality of the purity because they just want probably other recognition from other individuals. And then I'm the real purity, the real Zeus and everything, and then another person's wondering about situations just trying to fuck up my life because they want to do a form of identity theft somewhere else. Other niggas, and I'm the original I'm the original man, my nigga. They're not even the original star being. The original star being, my nigga. I'm not. I just call myself a man because of my habitation, but I'm original star being. And person says, "What is it?" Listen. the most acknowledged light. So I'm gonna tell you. Listen to me, man. Another person wondering in times. The nigga, my wife was around when I was having a child, right? Jesus' mother wondering about certain things. My wife, I'm immaculate conception. My wife is like, yo, you have a baby or something, you gotta go handle yours. What you talking about? Or another nigga making maneuvers on your situation, you gotta get over there real quick because another nigga pressuring shorty for pussy and stuff. Who's the nigga? She telling me. I'm like, but you know, that's me, right? Also, right? You had your situation with that situation is different. Go see for yourself. I get over there for some reason one day I'm somewhere that I'm gonna give somebody get paid. Somebody deserves some money. Somebody's really nice. And then I'm over there, I get over there, then there's a nigga there, there's animals. What the fuck is this? Oh hell no! I can't leave shorty like this with these stupid savage ass niggas. Gotta keep it moving with this situation. Shorty wondering. I'm like, oh, the nigga that's there is a nigga that is a nigga that's a funny half and half situation the next type of way. I'm like, oh man, gotta get with shorty. Can't get with shorty a certain type of way. I'm not fucking her. I can't even fuck up her emotions. How delicate the situation has to be operated a certain way. I'm like, oh man, this nigga can't sleep with her because it'll end the existence of certain type of way of habitation. Shorty gotta learn about how real her life is also. Oh man, I'm the only one that can really sleep with shorty. Like, my wife is wondering, like, how did that happen? Well, a little while ago, I was doing something for myself a certain type of way, but I was vibrating such on a high frequency with my emotions. I was, I just got, hey man, I gotta take care of mine, man. I'm just looking at situations like I gotta take care of mine. So it's well, yes, you do because I'm feeling real good right now. I'm like, oh, okay, that's wonderful, wonderful. Matter of fact, yes, might be. Oh, yes, yes, we will. So then next thing you know, we go somewhere else. Shorty, all type of situations. I'm like, something. Shorty don't need to know what's going on. Other niggas in the astrological tree, they putting my wife on niggas or yo, put a hallucination on her, make her sleep, and then another niggas tell. I'm looking at niggas. I'm stopping niggas all day from doing things like that around a certain time sequence. Niggas, all they want to do is do that. I'm like, nah, you can't be hypnotizing girls and doing funny things and just want no. Well, how much? Yo, don't be doing it. And then we get into situations, and then here we go, baby again. So you know what I'm saying? So then next, well, I'm already handling niggas. So then next, I'm like, yo, man. My shorty's like, yo, listen, I have to handle this situation because this one gotta be like a painting for you. I said, oh, okay, that's it. Here we go. And handle yours, and I get over there. You just gotta be, whatever. Shorty, so this and the other, and then next thing you know, it's just like, let me explain to you. Let me give you a scenario. Oh man, look. Something right here. Let me give you a scenario about something real quick. Oh, right here, actually, something right here. Found it. Something right. Let me give you a scenario. Something that's reflecting coming from that way while I'm standing like this. Something's not good happening. Something going this way is not good happening over there. Listen, let me give you a quick scenario about a situation. My shorty, right? My shorty is running around a certain type of place. It's just like how can I tell you? Another person's mad. Somebody probably in my room doing funny magic. They calling niggas, signaling niggas, all type of shit's happening a certain type of way. Yo. I don't trust nobody around me because I'm walking around like Isaac right now. So be careful. You know, I'm gonna be real with you. You have my shorty somewhere, and then let me show you how real the situation is with my shorty and stuff. Another nigga is on some. You ever seen Spartacus when the chick came in the dungeon? That stink Shabbat bitch. She came in the dungeon, and then she just wanted to sleep with a nigga, and then you seen that she went to yo that same chick. Yo, let me tell you how real this is. That same chick that wanted to sleep with a nigga. Did you notice that she was with Crixus? You notice that in the Spartacus, huh? Nigga didn't want her. Another person, yo, listen, they probably switched the scene. You got to see the original series before they switched the scene. The nigga threw the towel at me. Get the fuck out of here. Niggas try to cause me to finish my dick, and then on top of it, want to get me smacked up in the arena. Get the fuck out of here. Then on top of it, notice Crixus Shorty wanted to be with me when I was Gannicus, right? Because she was originally supposed to be with me, but she ended up being with Crixus, and then Crixus, all he was doing was killing. All he was doing was wanting to murder, what you call it, 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 ha, it, it, Icky. He wanted to murder Icky. Hermes used to laugh at that like, oh, her Icky, man, it's fucked up, man. Oh, man. But a nigga don't say nothing and stuff, so then I'm in whatever situation because it can get, yo, let me tell you something about the nigga. That nigga get down, my nigga. You thought the nigga didn't get that nigga a ruthless, yo, listen, my nigga. Another nigga ain't gonna tell you what he do to niggas a certain type of way and just don't care. And then on top of it, he just want a pussy a certain type of way for when he sets the scenery for you, you'll be fucked up. My nigga, listen, my nigga. The nigga. It's just like immaculate conception is just like a form of introduction to something a person's supposed to have a certain type of way because you know my chemistry is wonderful, you know, my pheromones is wonderful, but a person wouldn't realize a certain type of situation. I literally shit gold and I shit jewels, literally sometimes if I want to, but I don't. And anyway, then you have individuals that through time. Imagine individuals knowing a person's physical regimen, and then trying to do all type. I educated my wives on witchcraft and the craft. It's not called witchcraft because it's a form of craft. Do you have people even at time that try to? I have this wife named Don't Tall, right? She used to do like some dogma magic to people at times. Other people wanted her to do it so much, they used to make a hype to do something stupid like that for they could demoralize her magic on a level of her physics, of a reason of her reality, a certain type of way. So this way, if they ever felt like taking her down to get her power, like she was some burger and they were doing some Highlander, it would be easy to get at her. And I used to warn her. I used to be like, yo, if you're doing that, be careful doing this and be careful going there and doing this and all type of stuff like that. Through time, she didn't care a certain type of way. One day, this bitch named Liv came on the planet. She said the scenery, snuck over here, got caught up in a sequence. She knew something happened a certain type of way. She said, I'm gonna go get at the situation before anybody finds out. She said it's probably because of this bitch doing this with your magic. She wants to go prove her nigga wrong a certain about the way. She goes out the way and she goes do something to my wife. I ended up being around there like, what the fuck you doing? Then my wife is wondering, and I'm like, yo, listen, right now I need to do something with you. Other people in my business, this bitch shouldn't even be here. The other bitch is doing stupid things. I gotta get with you right now. I can't let nothing fuck this up because the time is like a paradigm, but you have levels and layers of certain things building up in a certain type of way, and I gotta continue regarding the habitation a certain type of way. I'm not doing certain things no more, but it is at the time I had to do certain things. I ended up being with my wife in a certain type of way. Other people don't even realize what's going on. It don't matter. Anyway, I go, she break into another house. She tries to get at all my shorties a certain type of way. Now these are my little children at the time, and these are my girls that do martial arts, and then she wanted to fuck up their pussy and do all type of shit. And then I'm watching. You want to know something? In the paradigm of time, I actually watched the real footage of what was really happening that people thought was a movie. And my children were confused because they wondering why I was edging her on to do certain things, and it's because of what I'm already seeing, and the manipulation of a nigga's chemistry was around me in the physical reality because I didn't know what was going on a certain type of way and not realizing at the time because I was in a coma. It's like coming back to awakening. You ever had somebody coming up to awakening and they're just trying to figure out the situation, but another person don't want to tell them they don't want to tell me what's really going on because they're already nervous about the situation, other things going on. But other niggas set the scenery because all they were doing was scheming on me because they just wanted pussy. So if there was certain niggas that's on Clash of the Titans, like it was like gonna be their last hurrah. There was probably fucked up individuals that just wanted to end the world a certain type of way and just didn't care what other people feel. It's like a person that doesn't care what certain things are going on and just taking advantage. It's just like there's a movie called I forgot what it's called. It's an animated movie. It was a real movie. It was literally real, just like what I just told you. It was a real movie, but in the movie, I just whooped everybody's ass. Another person wondering, I'm so nice and swift. They called the mightiest men, and I was whooping everybody's ass, and everybody just kept following me, kept going and kept going and kept going, kept going and kept going. It was a galactical war. It led to galactical war. It was actually it wasn't Fist of the North Star, but it came out around the time of the Fist of the North Star. That was the original footage of the galactical war because I ended up in the movie real situation, really, and I ended up in a form of a prison, but the movie had to be done a certain type of way because I had to surpass the time a certain type of way when the situation was happening, and then on top of it, when individuals came to get me, it was like, oh my god, because it was like the Da Vinci Code. They tried to trap Adam at the time. You gotta know what was going on and stuff. But another person that wouldn't believe me or what happened is just like when look at the Da Vinci. You watch the Da Vinci Code, another nigga boom, takes off right instantly, and all type of things was happening. Another nigga following a regimen, wondering about certain other things, and I was already there. Another nigga's not even realizing that I did that physics even in a fucking animation. And then I already completed a certain type of way that he was encased to protection of certain things because he couldn't go through the physics that I went through a certain type of way because it was too much for him, would have killed him, and he just had to concentrate to learn what he had to learn for himself for him to be okay. But another nigga at the time didn't realize that I really went through the physics a certain type of way. I had the animation cartoon, but somebody fucked up the DVD that I had. It was like a 5 hour, 6 hour animation. Seven, actually like a seven to actually it was like a five. Was it 4 hours or 3 hours? I think it was like 3 hours and change, or was it 9 hours and change animation? It was a movie that, and I was really in it. But when the person gave it to me, my nigga, the individuals didn't even real. Yo, listen, I didn't even. Yo, listen, you ever had a nigga? I'm looking at this. I'm like, I'm feeling certain emotions. I'm going through. I'm like, yo, this shit is wonderful, my nigga. Yo, my nigga, a nigga gave me so much things a certain type of way. I can't even. I don't even want to know what to say to the nigga. The nigga just. I can't even tell you certain things. Yo, it was so real. A while after a while later, like while later, right? The nigga gave me a book called The Bloodlines of Illuminati. The people in my house seen that I had the book, and then they stole the book. Another person, they put it in the hallway for the book. Yo, you ever had people that wanted to move so careless and reckless because I'm having certain things, and another person looking like, what the fuck is this nigga? Where the fuck this nigga get? And when I had it, another person's wondering what the. Yo, listen, the book had. Yo, listen, I can't even tell you how real it was. Then another person was Haitian niggas in the house that just wanted the situation. What? It was like, yo, it's just like another. Yo, remember there was a lady in my house that did something for gold and magic and money. I'm in the house with this chick. I'm in the house with certain other people, and then they're watching the certain things that I had a certain type of way. It was so real, my nigga. Before I started coming up here, I stopped going shopping a while ago because I seen people were watching the clothes I was buying. So I'm like, well, people know that I'm a man of honor. How you watch me because I'm so nice? I'm like a man of course. I'm so nice, right? I'm also so nice. This is another person doesn't even care about what's going on. They were watching me like I was going shopping to go get certain things. They didn't have it in my size. The reason why this happened, it's supposed to be there for me, but the person, everybody's trying to, they were trying to checkmate my economic system before, and then all type of things like, yo, my nigga, somebody, me not paying attention because certain things happening, and then while, yo, listen, let me tell you something. For years, for like, since I was younger, my nigga, I'm showing niggas sceneries about the natural universal laws and magic, and naturally, things are happening for me. You had individuals looking at me like I was dangerous, and like they were amazed by things that was happening for me naturally, and I didn't even do nothing a certain type of way. I just things were just happening for me a certain type of way, and then these people are not even experiencing, not even on a level to speak with the things I'm noticing, breaking down frequencies, crystal ball, viewing, every type of thing, shit, all type of, and they looking at me like, yo, how this nigga, they wondering about each other. They were asking questions about each other. Who did? And then I'm looking at these niggas like, yo, what is these niggas? These niggas are just these niggas are just stationed here to put this to watch me on some like on some what was it? Some Tron shit, some Dr. York Tron shit. It was bad enough. I'm Dr. York. I own New York, and then you on some Tron shit. Fuck out of here. So from Atlanta, what happened in Atlanta? I didn't want to sleep with certain girls because they were biohazard debris. I knew, and there wasn't the purity of certain ways. Other niggas didn't know what they were doing, and they wanted to Dr. York me because how come he going there? Then other people word, and then they started. It's like you ever seen politicians when politicians are getting framed? Yo, my nigga, around that time I got shot. Even when I was Kennedy, my son, I told my son, yo, listen, don't do that, don't influence that type of situation with this girl. This is my role. My start being sons realize what's going on at the time. The young nigga don't even realize. I'm like, yo, my nigga, don't influence that type of influence with this girl. This girl can't be no whore. She's a real situation like a certain type of way. Her astrological tree beauty is surpass individual's habitation. Don't take a chance embarrassing this girl. You can end up getting the whole family almost murdered, or there'll be real beef and they won't even tell you what's really going on because other niggas through time is just gonna sit there and wait just to make certain things happen and niggas because your stupidity and shit on live television. Don't do shit like that. My son wants to go be with Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe's my real wife. I have my wife Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe, Madonna. Yo, oh, people thought they were from the same astrological tree, different astrological empresses. Like, don't embarrass this girl. This girl family, yo, my nigga, their planets are extra real. I can't even tell the nigga. I'm on live public. I'm trying to show the nigga. I'm trying to take the nigga through on television. Like, yo, listen, my nigga, this is like the star life on television right now. Stars don't even take chances doing shit like this. I'm so nice. I'm the only one that goes in certain times and do shit like this. Be careful, my nigga. Don't fuck up. I'm moving with the nigga, showing the nigga, oh, he touching, I'm doing things. She's like Biggie Smalls and Faith Evans of the way with this nigga. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga, yo, my nigga, the shit that he's doing. I'm wondering if the nigga was cryptically snitching on me, my nigga. I'm like, the nigga probably looking at me like, yo, this nigga crazy, and I'm looking at him. Why would the nigga say I'm crazy? Is the nigga realizing that I'm Kronos' crown, I'm the Rora, I'm Zeus, and then I'm the literal Asian minor Magi star, and I'm the Mayan emperor. This nigga's just summing up the words and saying I'm crazy in the way the nigga acted. Yo, nigga, this nigga might be snitching on me. This nigga might remember certain things, and I was trying to bless the nigga to bring the nigga higher, and then this nigga trying to fuck me at the same time. This is stupid, the nigga, and I'm getting mad because other things is happening, and I just been through an Edgar Casey situation. I'm going through this situation. I just came from Haiti on some desaline shit. Before I was in Haiti, I was on some learn something. I'm looking at this nigga like, yo, my nigga, I might just. Oh, you love him? You love? I'm looking at my wife. Yo, you love him? Or if you don't love him, you better watch that nigga because yo, if you end up not loving him, My wife knows how I get a certain type of way already. For her regimen is different from certain other. Every wife I have, their regimen is different. So my mentality to certain intricacies of certain things are not even tolerated. I can't even tolerate a fuck up a certain type of way with certain empresses. Like you fuck up, finished. Certain empresses finished. Yo, listen, there ain't no coming back from certain things after. Another person says, why? You gotta know certain things, how real my wife is, how much I love my wife a certain type of way, and the purity when it comes to my family, because things I can't lose when it comes to myself a certain type of way. So then I'm like, yo, listen, man. Another person's like, another person like, oh, he probably just a nigga that's married. No, my nigga. I'm the reason of the family. This is why I can't lose a certain type of thing, because you do something to me, yo, listen, it surpassed your empress consciousness. You might even not have an empress fucking with me. So don't fuck with me like that. So I'm over here, I'm moving. Another person thing is, I'm just moving like, oh, yo, my nigga. I'm in a path. This is a year of reflection. You gotta know the honesty, right? 2019, baby. See what I'm saying? So now, yo, listen. Let me tell you how real this is. So, as I'm moving and stuff, I'm looking at the other nigga. I'm like, oh man. Another person's like, yo, so and so. My wife is moving a little funny in her physics. I'm moving a certain type of way in my physics. Nobody's realizing the real habitation of our habitation that's really going on a certain type of way, because everybody through time is thinking certain things are a certain next way. And they don't know the intricacy points of the real allure a certain type of way. So I'm like, I'm just moving like, oh man, this situation fuck up. I'm humbling. I was Kennedy, and I was. Yo, do you know how sexy I am, my nigga? Yo, my nigga, I'm humbling my physical reality, and another person doesn't even realize what's really going on as I'm moving. And then on top of it, this nigga doing some old crackhead shit with my wife. My wife already got a regimen a certain type of way, and niggas was looking for certain things. All they want to see is something happen a certain type of way, and you're like, oh, there we go. And the paradigm, I probably can go at a certain time and go do certain things. But my niggas is getting finished, my nigga. Yo, my nigga, I'm looking at my wife. I'm like, yo, my nigga. If there's a triple crown, I'm a reason for the fucking crown. There was no reason for the crown, only me, my nigga. Yo, you know something? Anyway, let me finish explaining to you another type of situation. If a person has something immaculate, it's given to a person a certain type of way for the physical intensity of a certain type of situation. When you have people that wants to manipulate like their drugs and they don't know their physics and things that's adding up a certain type of way, it's just like I told you, a person doing elements. Say they drug a person, put some a drug on an element. You know how some people used to put cocaine in their rings and shit. I used to look at people like, yo, my nigga, go get that, please. One time in Super Ninja, right? My son goes and sends a nigga a certain situation, and he hits a person a certain type of way. I'm looking at the nigga like, yeah. Hold up, homie. Listen. I had to go to the nigga like, yo, my nigga, what are you doing? Don't, no, my nigga, don't say you some poison, yo, my nigga. Don't use your magic of your jewels, of your elements to say you're poison. Yo, my nigga, one day you're gonna need to save your life a certain type of way. You ain't gonna be looked upon a certain type of way, my nigga. Yo, my nigga, the representation of just the chemistry and the structure was too much for a situation. You gotta go do something different right now. And I'm looking at the nigga because yo, listen, a nigga looking at me, he looking at me like the Isley brothers. You know how the Isley brothers be talking and shit, you know, all type of yo, yo, listen, man, this had nothing to do with no pimp. This had nothing to do. I ain't never been no pimp, my nigga. I have real wives, and they listen. It's homage they have to pay to me when it comes to me, my nigga. It's not. It's beyond tribute. And my wives pay homage to me. They get down like or Asian, Oriental, Japanese people, Korean, just. They pay homage to me, my nigga. This nigga moving, he doing things to physics. My wives are doing things in the time. I'm looking at the nigga like, yo, listen, homie. I see things about to happen to me. This shit look like it's adding up when you part of it, homeboy. Yo, please, yo, listen, a galactical war happened and I'ma start being in a paradigm. Nothing but light. There's nothing but space. Nothing but space and opportunity with me, bro. Nothing but time all day, my nigga. I'm the reason of the atmosphere. Clock, what's up, nigga? Cracking or what? You click or crack? What's up, nigga? I'm the nigga wondering. I'm like, yo, I love the nigga. You can't depress. You ever love somebody having a child so much you love him, and then he throws your heart into natural depression, and then a man looking at his wife like, oh, no, not my wife. No, 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 no. I love this too much for you to fuck this up. Or you fucking it up thinking you're gonna have something and you're gonna end up losing everything. My nigga, I might have to murder you. I don't wanna do it. Yo, my nigga, are you click or you cracking? What is it, my nigga, with me? Yo, my nigga. I don't even want to get into it, my nigga. You know, matter of fact, this might be a little too much for you. Love one, my nigga. Everybody have a wonderful night. Let me just show you the dating. Let me just show you the dating, my nigga. My emotions, what I was just doing can't feel like this, and something I was doing already, eating food, and another person tried to throw off my mentality when I was eating something of immaculate for myself.
Could be fun.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Is a modern gas well, which she uses to find the rest of the head.
Over here to the west would be the features that
Yo,
make up.
these people trying to kill me or something? What are these people looking for, man? Yo, listen. Look at...
From the forehead to the chin, it measures 2,000 feet, and it's 1,300 feet.
He's around, and we knew.
For barbecue pit, man.
How do I want to feel? Because that.
It's me.
And this is good.
Yo, my nigga, this looks about right here. Yo, what's wrong with your homeboy over there? My nigga, please.
Just outside the
I'll be around all day today, helping you guys with these dresses and
Mention this while I'm here. Now, I don't want to alarm you, but there was a woman found near here this morning.
I know.
You knew her?
No, that's not what I.
thing I know about country is.
Yo, my nigga, yo, listen. Let me show you something. You see this chick? She will not get through the border, my nigga. Another person says, why? Yo, my nigga, I'm working at the border. Sorry, shorty, you can't come through. No, sorry. Oh, hell no, shorty. You ain't breaking through my life. You ain't fucking up my life, yo, bitch. I love my habitation. Yo, look at me. I look nice, right? Sorry, you ain't embarrassing me. You just can't make it. Oh man.
Unique. And then we heard there was a group from.
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. No, that look about right, man. Yo, listen, man. Have a wonderful, wonderful. Have a wonderful life. Yo, listen, man.